It's preparing to live stream.
Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
It's preparing.
It says it at the top.
Mine says it's doing
It says it's going.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now I don't know
Maybe
what
we're
to do.
streaming already.
It just popped up.
I think it's starting. Okay, I think we're going.
All right, then you're listening to tWoTcast, Joe.
Oh,
Real-time
well, yeah,
reread.
but Jono was going to do it, Tom.
Yeah. Is he?
Remember? We
No.
talked about this.
All right, good. Then
Didn't
have
we
him do it.
discuss this?
No, Tom said he was going to do it in the dark. Remember?
Yes.
Is this for real?
Don't.
Yes, go.
Yes, it's for real. No, it's not. It's not. Yeah. What?
Well, now I've lost my enthusiasm. You're listening to tWoTcast, the Wheel of Time Reread podcast. This is our massive podcast crossover. Everyone together. It's the Royal Rumble. God damn it, I'm excited about it.
I don't understand in what world you did not know that Jono was doing the intro after we talked about it for like 10 minutes.
This is too much behind the scenes, Joe. With me is Jono.
Jono.
I'm going to take the
Joe.
spotlight off this ring for the time being. Oh, hey,
Go ahead.
hey, Tom.
Yeah,
Oh, hey.
I introduced you. Alex, say hello and tell people where you're from.
Hey everybody, I'm Alex from a Hero's Journey podcast. Excited
And
to be
same
here.
instructions.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
he's just going to stay muted. I said and same instructions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard and same instructions. I promise to pay
Heard
attention.
and also. I'm gonna be
Hi.
honest then.
I'm N from the Cool Story podcast.
And Gus is here.
Hey,
Nice.
Gus from Wheel Takes.
Oh, hey, Gus.
We
So
Oh, hey, Ann.
you guys do
Oh, hey, Alex.
podcasts. What are podcasts, and tell us about them?
You
Yeah,
tend
we're
to
you-
talk to
we're you-
people.
we're YouTube streamers now.
Completely disregard what Jono says almost at all times.
There's going to be that one time where you can't disregard it because it's so pertinently stupid, and you're like, "Fuck." No.
But I don't know. Should we? Do we want to dive in and explaining the Rumble? I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, let's
For
just get
people that
started
don't know.
and run down what the Rumble is for everyone on the planet because no one listens to those episodes. And
Some
then
people do.
we'll go from there.
It's like the WWE Royal Rumble that happens every year, except we're doing it with Wheel of Time characters. 30 characters enter every 2 minutes, and they fight until they get thrown over the top rope to be eliminated with both feet touching the ground. If both feet don't touch the ground, they're not eliminated. And then it basically just goes on and on until there's only one person left.
What if they don't
I
have
think
2
that-
feet?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Jono, of course you think it's a great question. You asked that question.
Are there any
Lit-
like snake hydra people in this?
Jo-
There's
Jono
a
asked
snake
that question.
hydrotrolic. He only has a tail. He doesn't have feet. Where do we stand on that?
I guess on his tail.
Yeah, definitely not on his feet. We
50% of the people, 50% of his body has to be out of the ring. Where are we on that?
I don't have an answer for that question. We've never had somebody come into the Royal Rumble that didn't have 2 feet.
First time for everything.
Should that event
Yeah.
ever happen in the future, I guess we'll figure it out when it happens. And then
Is that a clue that at least every single one of the entrants tonight has 2 feet?
you take your clues where you find them, because it's all
Alright.
surprise entrants. I mean, I know who the 30 people are, but I don't know what order they're coming in. And then if you've listened to our episodes before of the Royal Rumble, we try to bring in a bunch of characters from everything we've ever talked about. Tonight, it's going to be just Wheel of Time. And except for one character, I brought in one outside character just for Jono's benefit. That'll be the only one that's not pulled randomly. It's specially assigned.
I hope it's Tim Curry because I was especially confused when Tim Curry showed up in the ring when I listened to that episode. But it
Alright,
did
so-
remind me of that wonderful song from Fern Gully, which I have been listening to on repeat since I
Fern Gully.
listened.
I have to be
About that.
honest. I am very, very impressed with the amount of back work you've done to actually listen to some of these episodes and say, I want to make sure that I understand what the fuck's going on, because I, having recorded it, still don't remember any of it. And I think that it's blatantly.
I'm just desperate for approval, so I wanted to do homework ahead of time.
And it works. You got praise from Jono immediately.
Yeah.
And also what Jono didn't say there, but it was implied, is that he's ashamed of Alex and Gus, I guess.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah.
I listened to like half of an episode.
That is
all right. That works.
All right.
That's something.
I'll
I mean,
give
you were
50% of the praise that N got. We're mildly happy with you, Alex.
Thank you.
We're actually wrestling, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we're gonna actually wrestle.
I just have a singlet on underneath. Just
yeah. I didn't put this in
on
any
that
emails
note,
earlier. This is the part where you guys
Tom
take
didn't
your
really
shirts
describe
off,
it very well.
oil
We're not
up,
actually wrestling.
and start fighting your cameras.
Oil.
all right. Well, shall we?
I don't know. Shall we? I'm not ready. Are we ready? Oh God, already? All right. Basically, what we're gonna do is, if you've ever had a nerdy conversation with one of your friends about whether or not Batman could beat up Superman, this is basically what it is. But we're going down through the list of 30 people. I mean, that that helps.
I do have two more things to point out, because at every Rumble there's more matches than just the Royal Rumble. There's the championship match. The people in that don't fight in the Rumble, and there's a women's championship match. They usually don't fight in the Rumble either. So those people won't be in. Perrin won the Rumble last time. He's in the championship match this year.
So no Perrin.
Yeah, and he's in a fatal 4-way match with Rand, Matt, and Lan. So the four of them are not in the Rumble.
I think I've read some fanfic about that.
Did you write it?
I did not write it. I have a question though.
And save that for the plugs at the end.
Yes.
Okay.
No, what's your question?
Okay. So just because I've seen a lot of people arguing about Batman online recently, are they allowed to have prep time before the Rumble?
That's a good question.
Everybody knows,
because Kevin McAllister has been in the Rumble before, and we were very, very upset that he didn't have time to lay traps.
Yeah.
So essentially, the answer is no.
Okay.
But he ran around the ring and set traps for 20 minutes before he ever got involved. So if that helps you at all. So no prep time other than what you walk out with. Also, there's a weird caveat with powers. We're not just having one power people just blast people out of the ring. It's just fisticuffs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
That's another big caveat that Tom didn't even care to mention for some reason.
No powers whatsoever. And then we assume everybody is at the peak of their physical powers. So Rand has both hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's not in it, Tom. You just said that. But that makes sense. Yeah. But pretend it's in
That's just an
Farmatic.
example.
Pretend no one can channel. We're in an ogre setting. It's an ogre setting Coliseum.
They seem like the type that would host the Royal Rumble.
They're big fans.
Yeah,
I agree.
They love violence.
Yeah.
We're gonna invite the Tinkers over.
Yeah,
that's the first thing I thought of when
the Tinkers are filling the stands.
We read about formatting.
They're all in bright colors, cheering on their favorite wrestler.
Mm-hmm. A lot of purples out there. Beautiful people.
It's like the purge for them.
Just
get it all out at once.
One day a year.
All right.
I actually want to read that fanfic. Do we have anything
Tom, are you
else?
ready?
Any other ground rules? Yeah, you just tell me when the first person's coming out.
Now.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. The first entrance, and this is for you, Joe. It's Sen Bowie.
Sen Bowie.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. I feel like he's got a good chance to win the whole thing.
All right, I know immediately what Sen Bowie would do. Okay, he's gonna take the 2 minutes that he has just to walk down to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazingly
and then
smart.
if perchance he gets down the ramp in time to actually get to the ring before someone else comes out and just smashes him over the head, I'm assuming he's gonna look at the ring and try to inspect it to see what somebody else did wrong in terms of how good their work was.
I was gonna say maybe he's gonna try to put a roof on it.
Yeah, thatch it.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be writing these names, and forgive me, but they're going to be horrible. I'm putting Senbui outside the ropes right now. He's not in yet.
Do you want to turn on the spotlight?
Yeah, I'll spotlight. Yeah, I can spotlight it.
If number 2 is a healthy person, they can just run out and steamroll him on their way.
Here, I'll put him on the actual stairs so you can see it. There you go. There's Senbui.
Can you go up the stairs?
But I don't know if I honestly don't know if number 2 will be a healthy person.
He's definitely not going into the ring yet, Alex, if that's what your question was. I think that's what you said.
Why would he? Other than, again, to inspect the flooring and the thatch.
Yeah. He might be looking at the edge of the mat right now, just kind of wondering like what kind of thatch it's made out of. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Are they allowed weapons?
Run
Does he have
one.
does he have a really big stick or anything?
Oh yeah, he's definitely got his walking stick.
Next to thump people, that's right.
Yeah, he brought it out. He brought it out.
Did he have a halberd in the Battle of the Two Rivers? I just reread that. He's got like a pike or something. He's got some ridiculous weapon
And
that
like
I did not expect him to have.
Yeah.
We can't do weapons.
All right.
He's going to use the cane as a weapon. Full spoilers. He's going to use that cane as a weapon, but you know.
All right.
We got the next entrant in 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2. This time it's not going to work out. I don't have this. I didn't quite get the slip out in time. It's for Jono. It is Elaine. It's time for Elaine to fight Senbui.
I'll be honest, I'd watch this. I kind of want them both to lose. But I think that unfortunately, so Elaine's going to skip on down, probably looking a little privileged, kind of nose up in the air, chin in the air, really.
Is she going up the stairs that sends that and like hitting him, or is she just going to like walk around the other side of the ring?
As a dickhead, she took the other staircase, dumbass.
Okay. All right.
The same.
Fair enough.
So when is Elaine at peak physical prowess? Is
height
of
pregnancy.
Height of pregnancy. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Feels like pregnancy.
I mean, I feel like that's peak women's physical capabilities, isn't it?
Wow,
you're creating life.
And for her, she feels invincible. So I honestly,
that's a good point.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Min has not foreseen anything about this, so Elaine may be living with some false confidence. But so Elaine walks in, probably I'd say first trimester, like starting to show the bump, definitely like full of hormones. And I think she's ready to fucking rock and roll against Senbui, who she believes is one of her subjects because he's from Andorran province on the west.
Oh, interesting.
I think it's funny.
Like walk into the middle of the ring and make him bow down.
Yeah.
I love that you had her skip to the ring and then we retroactively made her pregnant. So she's pretty nimble for a pregnant lady.
Well, I was going to say
first trimester.
Elaine strikes me as the type of person who would walk in and just, as an intimidation tactic, give birth in the ring to scare Senbui away.
Mm-hmm.
If she gave birth in the ring, the baby would instantly become an entrant in the Royal Rumble. That would be amazing.
Oh, shit.
Someone's going to have to throw the baby over the top rope.
True. And all bets are off after they're born, right? Anything can happen.
Looking forward for a weapon. I love where you're going here. You know what?
That's true, too.
So she dumps a kid out real quickly, and now she's got a fucking child on a lasso, and she's ready to into his neck.
So
sorry,
Elaine
Joe, there's no way.
Elaine has a baby mace coming out of her vagina. Am I hearing that correctly?
Is that what you're saying?
That is what I'm saying.
Insane.
No, it's not.
I mean, I'm technically the referee for this, and I'll allow it.
This, and, all right, 2 minutes is up.
All right,
and here we are.
All right, so this is for Alex. It is, of course, I can't. Egwene.
All right,
Egwene. I'm gonna write egg, so it's easier to read.
I think egg would come down and pretty much go right in. She's feeling confident about this. There's only one person in there who's pretty pregnant.
She's swinging a baby.
No, she's given birth.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Recently given birth.
Wait, so you think Egg is smacking Senbui into the ring, or what? You got to get him in to get him out.
Yeah. I don't know. Remind me, does Egwene and Senbui, do they have a good relationship or no?
I don't
Does
think they do.
have a good relationship with anybody?
He's going to turn around. He's going to shake his stick at Egwene, and he's going to be like, "Hey, get out of here!" Yeah, get off my lawn. Like an angry old man.
Yeah, I think she's going to try and force past him to get into the ring.
All right. Let's see.
He wants to go fight.
Seems like a good opportunity for Egwene and Elaine to knock out
She's going to push him off the
team up.
stairs, off his unsteady feet, and now he's fallen. He fell down the steel stairs.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Senbui's nursing one of his gnarled knees.
By the way, that means he never got in the ring, so he's still not eliminated.
Right.
No, he's not eliminated. You have to
The
get
stairs
in
don't
to
count.
get out. Yeah.
How long is an umbilical cord? Because I feel like that's Elaine's reach with that kit. Right?
Yeah.
Can you use it as like a grappling hook?
Yeah.
I think Egwene is going to offer Elaine a partnership to try and force other people out. They can work together till the end.
You know what? As the Elaine holder, I'm okay with that. I don't disagree. Although odds are the political person that Elaine is, may eventually go back on it. But you don't need to know that because
No, of course I don't need to know that.
You're gonna play that close to the vest, Jono. When Egwene or Elaine eventually turns on Egwene and hits her in the head with her baby with an umbilical cord, you want that to be a surprise.
Time's up. Next entrant, Tom.
I heard that. This is for.
I am. Relax.
And it's Else Grinwell.
Oh my God. I refer to her as cultural icon horny Elsie Grinwell on my podcast. So I'm pretty excited to see her. She for sure, the minute she walks into the room, she is basking in the attention. Yep. She's like doing a little shimmy to get folks' attention as she's heading down towards the ring. I'm pretty sure she's going to like kind of kick Senbui while he's down.
Oh, nice.
And then just because she's extremely confident, like she's going to be a WWE villain for sure. And will like get up there and kind of like say rude things to both Egwene and Elaine. And I think she's kind of playing the like bad girl of the WWE.
I like it. She climbs the corner ropes and just starts taunting them.
Yes, exactly.
What's Egwene and Elaine's reaction, Jono? Alex.
I'll tell you what, they do not like Elsie Grinwell because
not at all.
She flirted with their fucking dude. And I'll tell you what, I think that it's maybe a little bit of umbilical cord. Pull that bitch down.
Also, Elaine gave birth to twins, right? So shouldn't she have like dueling?
I was gonna say it's umbilical nunchucks.
Thank you, umbilical nunchucks.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Did Else get in the ring yet?
Oh yeah, Else started in. Did she get in the ring? Oh, she's on the.
She's on the ropes.
She's on the top ropes.
She's on the rope.
Ropes.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Elaine just very rudely baby nunchuck her into the ring?
You got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, great question.
I'm gonna be pushing her out of the ring as soon as she hits the floor.
How dare you?
Oh, Egwene's getting ready.
Yeah.
Good. All right. By this point, I think Senbui is like at least back up on his knees and kind of like shakily has his cane, and is sort of pretending like he's gonna get in. All right, time's up, Tom.
All right, this is for Gus. Here comes Varen.
All right, Varen. Oh my God. Well, Varen is she's gonna take her sweet time. She's gonna shuffle down, if anything, and just I think she's taking stock of the situation. She's seeing Sens on the outs. She's seeing Elsie and with umbilical cords all over the place.
Gross.
I wonder if she might help Senbui up. Just because she sees it, she sees what's going on in there. She's gonna think right off the bat, I probably don't want to. She's crafty, right? She gives thought to these things. She doesn't want to jump right into the placenta nonsense that's happening in the ring.
I see what you're doing. She's getting a teammate.
Exactly.
Senbui's gonna accept that hand up.
They're the same age.
I think he likes where her head's at.
Yeah, I bet.
He's like, us old people will stick together. And then Baron will be like, I'm not that old.
Right. Well, she's much older than him, but
much older.
But she's not. She doesn't have to. She can lie about that.
Yes, but she can lie about it. That's the case.
So Elsie Grinwell is getting beat down by Elaine and Egwene. Are Varen and Senbui getting in the ring?
They are approaching the ring. I wonder if they might stop and sit on the side and watch for a second.
I think Senbui is definitely gonna decide whatever Varen wants to do is probably the best idea.
I don't know. She's kind of a women's circle thing, and
That's
not.
True.
Yeah.
I think they certainly want to let this get resolved before they get in. You know, they want to see how if Elsie wins, they'll approach Elsie. If Egwene and Elaine win, I don't think they're going to form an alliance there. I think it's going to be a showdown.
Elsie at this point is just like blue in the face being strangled by an umbilical cord, right?
Yeah,
it's a little bit too. It's impossible to imagine her winning, especially. I didn't think Elaine would last this long, but I didn't know she was going to have umbilical cord baby nunchucks, which is
that's true.
An organic.
I feel like she's an early favorite.
Time's up.
All right, this is for Joe. It's for Geet. For Geet, for you, Joe.
Oh shit! Oh, you're all going down now.
Oh, Bridget,
an actual fighter.
Bridget.
She prefers Brigitte. I don't know. Let me think about this here. I think Brigitte's she's gonna pull the old run down the ramp at light speed and just decimate as many people as she can on the way.
Including her Sedai, to whom she is bonded?
Yeah, she doesn't care about Elaine right now, other than she's in the ring.
I do feel like this spells the end of Elsie Grinwell. I hate to say it for everybody. She might.
Oh, she's out.
Brigitte's gonna jump right into the ring and smash Else out, unless someone has an objection. And then she's gonna start fighting Egwene on Elaine's team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this the turn?
Yeah, this is it. It's a big fight now.
You got to.
Man, I guess I'm going to be trying to fight with Brigitte there, but I don't think I'm going to be doing too hot.
I don't think you're going to do too hot. Yeah. Vocal cords coming at you. There may be one or two babies just thrown as well. Like there's a lot going on that's really not comfortable for you.
I think Egwene versus Brigitte that's a smackdown.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad enough quite yet to call Egwene out, but she's in trouble. She's got Nunchuck Baby and her bodyguard against her.
Mm.
And I feel like Brigitte could make pretty short work of Egwene.
Let's get some Goblin in here for me.
Just because you can beat the shit out of somebody doesn't mean you can pick them up and throw them over. You know what I mean?
True. Fair point.
We do that. We do it a lot, but you don't want to get too crazy about throwing people out every 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Well, we haven't thrown anyone out yet. Oh, except Else.
Elsie.
All right, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. He wouldn't have done anything. Brigitte wouldn't have done Egwene dirty that fast in that time limit. And also, next contestant.
The next contestant is for Jono. It's Linny.
Hey. Perfect alliance with Elaine.
Is she going to align with Elaine or with her fellow olds outside the ring?
Well, first off, it doesn't really matter. It's going to take her the entire 2 fucking minutes.
I have no idea. I have no idea if Linny is an IE or a Y. I apologize.
She's a pretty spry old lady.
She could shuffle around to the other side and join with Elaine.
She's a trash talk, right? Or is she the advice?
I think she would do
the advice.
She was slowly undermining you while giving you advice. Like it's kind of like nice if you didn't have, back in my day, we didn't have some big hips after giving birth, but you had twins.
This might be Elaine's chance to get out a lot of aggression on her former nursemaid.
Morghese had already been there. Like, well, obviously, Linny would have sided with Morghese. But in this case, I think what's going to happen is it'll again take the entire fucking time. She will eventually belittle everyone around her, and kind of just she won't take a side necessarily. She will root for Elaine, but also knowing that the throne's a fickle thing. You don't really want to cast your lot in with someone who may not win.
Mm-hmm.
So. Right. I'd just call it a day and go for the next 2 minutes and find out who's coming in next. Because she,
you know what? Why don't we put Linny over here on the other side? Like she circled the ring and is just hanging out.
What's his name? Like this kind of guy. You can't go in yet.
The old guy from Rocky. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You got it, Rock.
So we have 2 old people still outside the ring. We have Brigitte beating up Egwene. Elaine is watching and swinging her babies. All right, so is Linny with the olds or is she on the other side? She hasn't answered.
I gotta be honest. After watching this, though, I think Lenny's going to turn against Elaine because that is really bad conduct for someone who's a mother. Because Lenny was a kind of babysitter, like whatever you want to call that, like a steward, really, for Elaine. And that's really horrible way to treat children
for multiple generations of Tricons, right?
Yeah, it's a good point. Right.
Yeah.
So we think Elaine versus Lenny, Brigitte versus Egwene, and Bowie and Varen are outside the ring. Is that correct?
Yeah, they're biding their Varen's biding her time. She's looking for an opportunity.
Yeah.
All right.
I buy all of this so far.
New entrant?
I think so.
Yeah. Let's do a few more, and then we'll talk to one of our fun guests here.
All right, Alex. Here comes Triad.
Oh,
holy shit!
It's over.
I think pretty similar to Brigitte. She's gonna run and fast as she can, try and knock somebody out. But
who would it be, Alex?
Yes. Oh man,
what's she doing about this Aes Sedai on the staircase or in the way? You think she's sliding under the ropes?
Yeah, sliding under the ropes, going for Elaine there, trying to get her out.
Oh, shit.
Eventually, that's the biggest threat with the nunchuck babies.
Yeah.
Eventually, somebody has to beat up these old people outside the ring and throw them in. Just pointing that out. You can't just let them stand out there forever.
What do you think? First of all, there's two things we need to talk about. What is going on with Brigitte and Egwene's fight currently, and then also we got to talk about with Alex what Chayad's doing to get. Do you think she's doing flips and shit, dodging babies like the Matrix?
Oh yeah, she's 100% flipping and dodging. Duck. Yeah, what's the dodgeball? Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. She's doing all of that.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yeah.
I think she actually has the skills to do it too. So I allow it. That's
all right. So just real quick. So we all thought Brigitte was beating Egwene down pretty handily a while ago.
Yeah.
So she's down but not out. She's not a threat anymore. And now someone's fighting Elaine. Does Brigitte go after Chayad? Who controls her?
Well, Elaine does. So if Chayad's fighting Elaine, I think
Joe, you can. Joe, you control
I control her. Yeah, I was answering. But I mean,
you're saying it all.
I mean, Elaine and Brigitte have an unspoken bond. No one likes to talk about that here.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about it here.
But she's gonna immediately start defending Elaine. So Chayad's suddenly fighting somebody from behind. Egwene is currently beaten down in the corner.
Yeah,
not thrown out.
Not out.
It's gonna move in on Chayad now.
Don't forget that Lenny is also fighting Elaine.
Lenny? What?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I thought Lenny was jumped in to fight Elaine.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
So now, Chayad put Elaine down
because of the mistreatment of the
the second children. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Oh,
all right. So we have a beaten Egwene in the corner. Lenny's stomping on Elaine that's down. Even though she's going to get back up. She has nunchuck babies. And Brigitte and Chayad are fighting. All right, this is for Anne. It's Basil Gill.
Oh, God. Okay.
We're very Andorran today.
We're all over the one place on the map.
Yeah, we're very Camelin and Andor.
I mean, okay, so Basil Gill, I feel like walks in. I mean, he just kind of like walks in matter-of-factly, heads down to the ring. I think he what?
Got a tile roof. I mean, I think that's
fair. I think he probably would kind of chat with Varen and Senbui for a minute and maybe think about forming an alliance because he's a little bit strategic. So he doesn't want to just dive in and get right into the action fighting people. So I think he's going to stay at the sidelines for now, kind of seeing if a crew of the elderly could triumph over everyone at the end.
Let me jump in with a little Varen. We've got Egwene basically just staggered in the corner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Varen's gonna ask Basil, hey, let's just reach over, let's just pop in, push
pull
her out.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I think it would take all three of them, though. Can we all agree?
We got three. That's what she was waiting for.
All right.
So we have the olds in the ring now.
Yeah, the olds are in the ring, and they're gonna throw Egwene out though. So they're tossing her over the top ropes. Now the key here is is anything happening with Brigitte, Chayad, and Elaine in any way whatsoever to stop this from happening? Because I'm thinking no.
I don't think so.
All right. I think Brigitte and
I think they're in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, they're evenly matched, and
yeah. I don't know about evenly matched. I think Chayad might beat Brigitte.
I think Chayad would be a little bit.
Yeah. I think hand-to-hand combat-wise. I mean, I like Brigitte a lot as a soldier and as a fighter, but I don't think she's going to win against Chayad.
Agreed. I mean, Chayad trained from birth using her hands, like all women should be. Whereas Brigitte is kind of, really her powers are kind of more with the bow, not powers, but like abilities are with the bow, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I also think as much as that fight would be like working for them on a certain level, Brigitte's just going to get her ass kicked eventually. She's more of a lead the troops person.
And then
lead the troops, get drunk in the tavern at night.
Is Elaine getting up and fighting back against Lenny at this point? I don't think Chayad had enough time to do a lot of damage against Elaine.
I agree.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
And I don't think Lenny's going to do much damage to anyone because she's 90, even at her best.
Basil Gill, I think, would come in and try and pull Lenny off. At least he's loyal to the crown.
And I put it in the chat. He's an Andorran, so he respects Aes Sedai, so he's not going to fuck with Varen necessarily, but he certainly will try to get Lenny's old ass off because he had no idea who the fuck she is.
Yeah, good point.
All right. Before number 10 comes out, did Basil Gill, Senbu, and Varen manage to throw Egwene over the top rope?
100%.
I think all three of them together.
Unfortunately, Egwene is gone.
All right,
I had high hopes for her.
It ended really fast once Brigitte came out. You did it. Number 10 is for Gus. It's Moraine.
Oh my God. Jeez. I got all the Aes Sedai today, don't I? Well, many of them. Moraine is going to. She's not going to take her time, but she's not going to rush.
Gracefully
she's gonna,
walking.
Yeah. She's deliberately walking towards the ring, and she's not going to do the Varen thing. She's not going to sit around and wait. She's going to pause, assess the situation. Well, let me get the ring back. I lost the ring. And where's Basil Gill?
They're up in that top
Senbui?
corner there.
Yeah, north.
Okay. Fight over here, fight over there. She's gonna jump in
Three
right
old
away.
people hanging out. I mean, Moraine's kind of friends with Varen.
She knows Varen. Yeah, I mean, she did say specifically don't trust Varen.
That's true.
In her letter. So I don't know if she's gonna. I think she's gonna keep her eye on Varen, but I think she's gonna set herself up sort of on the left side there. And if there's a weak spot between Brigitte and Chayad, if there's anything where she thinks she might be able to, she's in the ring. She's not gonna.
Oh, she's getting in. Okay, gotcha.
What
about she's
in or
standing
she's out? And I
outside
think
the
she's
ropes?
in. Yeah, she's getting in.
Okay, got it.
That works. That's good. But she's definitely if Varen was going to, Allie's looking at me and she can't see this. If Varen was going to sit around outside, Moraine's going to jump in, be ready, draw attention.
I think at this point,
but certainly no one's on her team. She's not on anybody's team
would
yet.
be
She's waiting.
Chayad backing up. I mean, Chayad forcing Brigitte towards the ropes at this point. I think everybody.
Yeah.
Are we agreeing on that?
Going somewhere with it.
How has Chayad not killed everyone already?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Brigitte will put up a good fight.
Yeah. She can jump kick so high.
So high.
Awesome. I mean, imagine what they could do off the ropes, the IEL. Thank you, lady.
Moraine might see Elaine endangering children and old people and just go like, no. Hint of an idea that you might be on the bad guy team, you're out. I mean, she might jump in on Leni's side, honestly.
You know what? I think when that once Chayad and Brigitte kind of start moving towards the ropes, I think that's Moraine's opportunity.
Mm-hmm. I agree. She's got a number of places. She doesn't want to mess with the three olds, but I think so.
Elaine's getting a beat down from two people now. Oh, time, Thomas.
All right, that's for you, Joe. It's Grendel.
Grendel, Jesus.
You mean Grundle?
Sorry, I just had a crisis where the bag with the names.
Think about this for a minute.
blew off the rock and scattered everywhere. And stop and pick them all up. I was like, oh no, it's over. Rumble's over.
Rumble's over.
Hangs up and just never says anything again.
Thankfully, this name is so long you can't see my atrocious handwriting for it. I don't know, Randall. She's a planner. Currently, everyone's kind of distracted except for the 3 old people in the top of the ring.
She's got
first real bad guy, right?
Yeah, I think she's gonna do. She's gonna slide in when they're all distracted with their current fights and start taking on Moraine right away.
Oh shit!
Interesting. Moraine's like 5
Yeah,
foot.
no, I'd buy that.
I mean, she doesn't like her at all, I think.
Oh no. That's her shortcoming. No pun intended. She's too focused on her original plan. Doesn't see the other one coming. Yeah, she'll give her all, but I mean, back to back, it's an unfortunate situation now. She's got back to back with Elaine, who she was just bagging on.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
she's not in a good spot.
All right. Well, I mean,
physical fist fight between Grendel and Moraine, because it's 2 people who like Grendel hasn't had to use her hands for anything again for thousands of years, but she's just kind of like a weirdly sexual being who's incredibly smart and intelligent and powerful, whereas Moraine is just a tiny little like woman who probably hasn't fought anything either, although she does tickle fish, which is not even a euphemism.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I think Moraine would stop fucking with Elaine at that point.
Oh, Grendel shows up, as soon as she takes the first. So
punch. they're off on their own fighting.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I don't think either into physics. I don't think Moraine has a lot to worry about with Grendel trying to take her on.
What is anybody out or close to out?
I think we could probably resolve Brigitte and Chayad.
Yeah, I think Chayad's kicked Brigitte over the top ropes by this point, right? Just straight in the face.
That makes sense.
I feel like Varen would have slowly edged away from the Aiel kickboxing the shit out of the hero.
Probably just
go like, I don't want to be in this part of it.
It's just
once you're in, you can't get out.
It's old people and a lady that just had babies, like slap fighting, and then there's an MMA fight in the middle of the room.
And Moraine and Grendel going, no.
Did I hear the bell?
Yeah, you did. But we're on like number 12 contestant. Why don't we talk to somebody about their show? Gus, what are you doing right now on your show?
What am I doing right now? Well, Allie and I, so Wheel Takes, we're a first read / reread, same vein as Wheel Reads, where I've read the whole thing. My fiance Allie hasn't. Did I freeze? Am I back?
You did.
You're already back. Yeah, you're back.
Amazing.
Yeah, you're good.
Currently we're on book 5, Fires of Heaven, but we actually, in the spirit of March Madness, we're doing a thing on Twitter right now. I was devastated to see Elsie Grinwell go out so soon because we're doing a thing called the Grinwell Cup, which was Allie's idea to determine who the hottest character is. Because we missed Valentine's Day, we were moving, and March Madness combined with Valentine's Day is just Twitter polls about that in an entirely subjective way because Robert Jordan thinks it's
objective, yeah.
Objective, and it's not. Yeah. But that's what we're up to right now.
So you're having a contest to determine who the hottest person is. Are you going to have really hot guests on your show to talk about it?
Oh, only the hottest guests. Every single person we're having guest on our show is tremendously hot.
I have yet to receive my invitation.
Well, now we've met. We can circle back.
I mean, and Gus just needed to see your pretty face, and then now he's fine. Your invite's coming.
That's the thing about audio mediums. I don't know. Yeah,
that's fair.
Here we are on YouTube, though. It's Brave New World. Actually, we're doing YouTube stuff too. Starting next week, we've been inspired by you guys.
That can't be true.
and others.
And the other people that actually do YouTube well. I got you.
We already had that on our gravestone. As we were inspired by you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But we just kind of had that already ready to go in case.
Oh yeah, it's ready to go. Whether it'll eventually prove to be true is it?
Someone said it at some point.
I mean, you could inspire them either as a model or a cautionary tale. So
yes, we're definitely a cautionary tale.
But you're not claiming that people said that about you, but someone has said that at some point.
Quote about
it is a quote.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there we go. Thanks, Gus.
It's been fun. We just moved, so we're exhausted trying to keep it up.
Well, have a beer.
All right, Tom, let's do the next entrant here.
All right. Number 12 is the special character just for Jono. I pulled it last time for you, Joe, so I had to pull another name and queue it up for Jono's next turn. Since he asked this question, every time we do the Rumble, his entrant is Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump after his legs got blown off in Vietnam.
So obviously that's my character, yeah?
Yes, that's yours.
Oh my God.
The only non-wheel time character in this Royal Rumble.
So first off, it'll take him a minute to get down there because as
you can give him the wheelchair to get down if you want.
He doesn't fucking need the wheelchair, and how goddamn
I disagree. He's in peak physical condition when he's on a shrimp boat. I want an entire ship sliding down the ramp.
So it's the titanium leg, the same thing they built the spaceship out of, by the way, direct quote from the movie. Thank God I watched that a lot in the 90s. So I mean, Gary Sinise is in pretty fucking good shape. And this is the man who, as Lieutenant Dan, has already made some jokes about going to space. So he knows a lot of things.
Yeah.
So my first guess is he takes one look at someone like Sim Bui, who claims to be old, pretends to be fragile, but also gets up on there. And I don't think he's got any fucking problem with beating up an old man. So I think he's going to take his ire straight out against Sim Bui and just kick that brittle old fuck right in the shin. He's going to coming in one-legged, just going to kick Sim Bui.
Lieutenant Dan doesn't have a problem beating up anybody. He was in the shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he going to exclusively attack people's legs?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah, it's not really a normal thing for him, but it's something you learn on a shrimp boat.
I think he's going to have trouble throwing people out, but we'll see how it goes.
Very, very un-American.
Going to have leverage.
This is a guy
who... So Dan's in the ring then.
Generation of American wars and helped this country. All right? Generation after generation of wars. Trying to think of other Lieutenant Dan. I'll tell you what he's not going to do. Not going to get his lip caught in the tripwire.
my favorite part of that was watching Jono as the anticipation was building as to who it was going to be. I was like, I have to.
I just like that Ben asked the exact same question earlier.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
I really had to dance around that when I was answering.
Yeah.
All right, next character for Alex. It's Logan.
Can I jump in with a Varen real quick?
Yes.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Let's do a look. Let's do a quick roundup. Tom.
I'm just gonna say Varen sees Senbui getting bagged. She cut and run. She's gonna go help Moiraine with Grendel.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I see it.
Chaiad would also be going after Grendel.
Yeah, the Aiel do not. They'll take the biggest fight they can too.
Yeah.
I feel like
book collection behind you, Alex.
I think Lenny is slowly pushing Elaine towards the edge.
What?
Ow!
Just slowly, very slowly.
What's
just
going on with Elaine's baby nunchucks right now?
What's going on with what?
Elaine's baby nunchucks right now.
I'll be honest, as the Elaine holder,
they're just sliding across the ring behind her as Elaine's being pushed.
I feel like they're probably slowly wearing out too, right? I mean, I don't know how strong nor I know the tactileness of umbilical cords.
It's like steel cord.
Okay.
She's like Dr. Octopus, but it's babies and it's all coming out of, yeah.
I do have to say, you can probably
climb the side of a building with the babies.
It's the question. Here's a question though: did the shit diet for the first half of her pregnancy adversely affect the weaponry?
Ooh,
or I don't know, umbilical cord.
Yeah, they're very. I don't
want to get too into it.
She was
not to mention, how many times can you hit a grown adult with a newborn before the newborn is just kind of pulp?
So I had that on
not very many times.
How effective are
Tom,
these?
she's not like smashing their skulls in. They're doing little jump kicks and shit.
Oh yeah,
cognito tech.
They're using their little baby fists to punch people in the face.
they're deft as hell.
Yeah. They were born. They're not stillborn.
Jeez.
What kind of dystopian horror show is this?
I think Elaine needs to get out of here.
And that's why I'm slowly pushing her out of the ring, so we don't have to keep talking about it.
Oh no! But Basil Gill at this point is going to be really conflicted between helping Elaine or helping Linny. Like that's going to be a tough choice for him.
One's the queen,
travel
companion for 14 fucking books somehow. Love you. That one off. But what do you do? Which one do you side with?
I think he's going to side with Elaine. I think he's actually going to try to preserve the baby nunchuck storyline and shove Linny out of the ring.
He's going to make it.
I see. Basil Gill's going over to take out Linny?
Yeah.
All right.
The next version.
All right, we can't make any more moves. We got to bring in the next person.
Okay, you might have heard it a second ago. The next person is for Alex. It's Logan.
So,
oh shit.
Logan is not going to just hop right into this battle. I think he's going to come to the edge, stand on the ropes there, and start documenting. He's got to start writing what's happening. This is a big part of the story.
Logan.
Sounds loyal with you.
I'm laughing.
Logan.
I'm laughing, Alex. That's a very different scenario.
Oh no. Sorry. Okay.
I was like, man, I'm really
going to hop right in. Logan is definitely going to be hopping right in.
Yeah, Logan got studious, maybe.
That's better. That's
thinking
better.
about that glory yet to come.
Logan write things?
It's different. And I think Logan is going to be going for Elaine, try and get her out of there.
Interesting.
Oh God, yeah.
Who's he going for?
Elaine.
Oh.
So now
Basil Gill. I would say Elaine's instantly out then, because there's no way that would take him any time at all.
No. Well, that's fucked up. You know what? I think you're letting your goddamn prejudices show, Joe.
Oh, because I like the Black Tower and not the White Tower? That's raucous, Jono.
Because you hate Elaine for good reason. You don't think that she's at least going to hit him with the umbilical cord, or before she gets thrown out, she kind of wraps them around, just kind of only has one leg on the fucking ground, and while she's wrapped on.
I like that Jono is fighting to keep his baby nunchuck person in the ring. You could wrap his umbilical cord around the top rope to keep yourself from falling all the way to the ground.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going. So she's on the ropes.
She's hanging by it.
Hanging by the ropes. Okay. Well, Logan's probably going to think she's done. And I think he's still pretty mad about some Aes Sedai. So why don't we send him over towards Varen and Moraine after that?
Yeah. I love the fucking just blinded rage.
I agree with that assessment.
Who's he coming for first?
Well, Chayad's over there too.
Yeah.
He's a fighter.
What is Chayad doing?
Chayad helping out at this
kicking
point,
the fuck out of people.
Yeah. Seems like
she would be attacking Grendel.
Yeah, we're going 3-on-1 versus Grendel right now, right?
I think Grendel's out by this point.
Yeah, she's done.
All right, Tulser.
She's not a fighter, man. You know, that's not.
Yeah, her attribute voluptuous, sexy, and ends up she got just bitten by women.
Yep.
Didn't go
now what's going on with Senbui and
yeah, it's like
Lieutenant
are they still
I think Lieutenant Dan beats up.
I think it's the epic struggle of an old gnarled old rude man with someone that doesn't have legs, who's in extraordinarily good shape otherwise.
One leg, and he's a patriot. He's a war hero.
All right, so what's going on, Jono?
I
think Senbui's just hitting him on the head with his stick, bludgeoning him as much as he can with his weak, knobbly arms.
He's trying to thump him with a stick, whereas Lieutenant Dan is just trying to kick him with his titanium leg, which, by the way, is what they use on the space station.
Yeah.
And, I'm telling you that. So it's pretty high on the hardness scale. I think it's about an 8 or 9. So am I. And I think after a while, I mean, like it's just an old man, right? It's just gonna just toss him off.
Yeah, I don't know. How is he gonna get him over? All right, you've beaten him onto the ropes. Let's put it that way. Yeah. Let's do that at least.
But yeah, he's on the ropes. But obviously, Sen Bowie is pretty fucking good at balance. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, time's up, sir.
Who's it's End's character, right?
I think so.
Yeah, all right. Here comes Bearlane.
Yes. Oh my God. Okay, so much like Elsie Grinwell, she's going to bask in a lot of attention as she's heading down toward the ring. But all the while, she is calculating how she can turn this all into her advantage. I don't think she's going to immediately get to the ring. I think she's going to kind of circle the ropes for a little bit while she tries to manipulate some of these fights into like picking off some of the stronger people so she doesn't have to do as much fighting.
May I recommend something? Lieutenant Dan. Yeah. I mean, if there's anyone open to a nice set of tits and like it's going to be a war, like a fucking army dude.
That's fair. That's fair.
I hate to offer up my guy, but
she's probably over there trying to get Lieutenant Dan to kick Sen Bowie out of the ring.
Can she pull Sen Bowie out? Is it allowed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, then let's have her do that because I feel like she's probably strong enough to do that with Lieutenant Dan's help.
She can, but he has to go over the top ropes.
You don't think that Lieutenant Dan can get him on the top ropes?
Yeah, two of them together.
If Bearlane gets into the ring with him. If Bearlane gets in with him, I think so. But I don't know. I don't think she could do it from outside.
She's reaching up and grabbing him, and he's trying to lift him from the bottom. That could work, in theory.
Yeah.
All right. I'll keep her out then.
You have to remember, Joe.
Sen Bowie's out.
Joe doesn't believe much in women's strength.
Sen Bowie lasted so much longer than I thought.
He's a fighter.
He's a gnarled old root.
Apparently, he's a fighter.
He's strong as the oaken tree.
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I think
what do we got going on with all right, go ahead.
I think Bearlane is for sure going to be trying to get Logain to form an alliance with her as well. So once she's got Sen Bowie out, she's going to head back over to the other side and start coaching Logain on how to get some of these women kicked out of the ring.
She's circling the ring looking for
handsome
dumb people to join her side.
Exactly.
I get it.
I'm honestly surprised Logain hasn't like kicked Varen in the chest yet or something.
I would think that Logain would be going after Moraine maybe.
Sure.
Moraine looks more like an Aes Sedai, and then
that's true. Well, yeah, that's true.
Then I think Chayad is probably going to be fighting Logain if Logain is going after either Varen or Moraine.
How long does that
what do you
last?
think?
Not very long. I don't know. I have control of both of these, so
I mean, I think Logain could just knock Moraine right out of the ring, no problem.
I could see it.
You think so? You think he could hit her before Chayad got in the way?
I think he runs. Yeah, I think so.
He's deft. Yeah, I can see Moraine going out.
I think he clotheslines her, but she's so short she just bounces off the ropes and still in.
Yeah. So why do we have Logain try and clothesline Moraine?
All right, we'll do that.
Get her clothesline, and then Chayad is going to go fight Logain.
Let's have Logain try to clothesline Moraine 5 times, but keep missing because she's so short. Next contestant is for Gus. It's Bran Albert.
More Andorans.
And he just watched his fucking daughter go out too.
She got
pretty brutally.
And Gil then. I mean, he saw the old people hurl his daughter over the top rope. I think he's gonna go straight for Varen. He's not gonna stand for that.
I thought you said Basil Gill. I thought we were gonna have the innkeeper on innkeeper violence.
Well, I mean, it was one way or the other. Well, who would he go for first? Basil Gill, or he might not want to get tied up in all the stuff in the bottom there. He might go for Basil Gill first.
Well, Brigitte got his daughter out, but she, she's not here anymore. So
no, didn't
he's got no one to exact revenge on.
Varen, Sen Bowie, and Basil Gill threw Egwene over after she got stunned.
That's true.
The Olds did. So he's got options. And I think he's gonna see this mess of an Aiel and an Aiel who was very nice to him once in the bottom there.
Salt pepper, right? It was a salt mill.
Yeah, it's a golden pig salt mill or something. And he's going to look over on the side. He's going to see this innkeeper who he doesn't know from anyone, and fight an old woman. I think he's gonna go straight for Basil Gill. No, I think
you know what? I
start
completely
pushing
back that up. That's true. Yeah. Also, I think Bran could probably beat the crap out of Basil Gill.
Absolutely.
I think so.
Not that Basil Gill would put up a good fight.
But can he throw him over the ropes?
So they're both fat old men.
Yeah, it's a huge advantage for Basil Gill and Bran Albert right now. It's just the
they just weigh a lot.
Yeah.
Bran,
there's been plenty of Royal Rumbles where that was a thing,
Yeah. Well, would he throw Lenny over? I mean, Basil Gill was hitting Lenny pretty hard. Maybe Lenny. Well, I'm not controlling Lenny, so I can't say.
I don't know who is controlling Lenny.
I am.
Jono, what do you say about this? You've been beaten up by Basil Gill for quite some time, by the way.
Pretty fragile bunch of sticks, and yes, they're she's done. Sorry, old bitch.
I think she's just laying in the corner, just down.
She tapping out. Disingenuous apology.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, old bitch.
You can't tap out of the Rumble, Gus.
You can't tap out of the Rumble.
Was she jumping out? I mean,
that is the thing. You can't do that. I don't think she can stand.
She doesn't have. No. She doesn't have the athletic ability.
That's true.
Basil Gill fought in the Aiel War, so odds are he at least knows a few things about how to hit a bitch, because when they were in that fight, and probably tossed her ass over the side at this point. Like, I'll be honest, I'm done with my bundle of sticks. Good night, Lenny. Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Joe,
all right, so she's out.
Yeah, Joe.
I think Logan and Shia.
Lenny also lasted way longer than I thought.
You know who else?
Sorry, I was muted. The timer went off. I was muted. Sorry, guys. Keep going, Thomas.
Oh, the timer's off?
Yeah,
right, actually,
I was muted.
Pulled this a second ago for Gus and re-pulled. I pulled this person for Gus a second ago, but I re-pulled it for you, Joe.
Oh,
can you hear
it's my turn? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, it's Glow Stick Isle.
Oh, I was like, why would you re-pull somebody?
Which, by the way, is another character from the book.
I didn't think he would. Oh, definitely.
This isn't real. For you guys that don't know anything about our podcast, and why would you? Glowstick Isle is a hilarious character that we made up completely on our own. And he does not fight. He just dances with glow sticks because they dance.
I mean, he does the dance of spears, but with glow sticks. So and he does it to Sandstorm at all times. And we want to hear
immediately. First of all, the whole place the whole auditorium goes dark, and then it's just glow sticks at the top of the ramp, and he's just going like, and then he just like runs down, and you just see flashing light, and you're like, what's happening? And then all the lights come up, and he's just in the middle of the ring.
These flashing lights are probably not great for the elderly's health that are in the ring, so I feel like
it turns out they're just spinning glow sticks. He's that good, and
he's out, right?
Swirling them around.
But it is right. One of them has a quick stroke. Like one of them just
for sure.
Yeah.
So the key is there, though, that with this entrance, other than the fact that he's completely useless and is just dancing in the middle of the ring, the lights went out for like a solid 10 seconds while he came down. So what happens while those lights are out?
Shia is going to be throwing Logain over, I think.
Oh!
She's not going to be messing around with the darkness.
Damn.
Meanwhile, I think Moraine would be just on the ground, right?
Yeah, but, I got to decide if Varen's going to help Moiraine up. Well, she couldn't hurl Moiraine over single-handedly.
No, she's quite short too.
Yeah, I feel like she will prop Moiraine up at least and like fan her a little bit while keeping an eye on Glowstick Aiel in case
he looks. I mean, he looks threatening. His moves are serious.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. If Varen thought she could, I do think she would push Moiraine out. But I don't think she can.
I don't know if she's strong enough to get her up over the top.
Oh, I agree. She's definitely not strong enough. That's why she's.
Maybe she could like help her up and be like, "I'm helping you up," and then kind of lean her on the top rope, and then just like pick up her ankles and toss her out.
I think Varen and Barrelin would have teamed up during the darkness and got Moiraine over the top ropes and out. And I think Barrelin would probably be in the ring at this point.
And Varen is going to play.
Sorry, I guess you broke
so
up.
Sorry, Maureen. But yeah, I think. Sorry, Varen has definitely tried to play this off like it was all Bear Elaine's idea.
Oh yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, she's she's very clever. That Varen.
I think she's now like pushing at Bear Elaine, but in a way that's like I don't actually want you out. But
okay,
put on a show.
What happened between Bran and Basil Gill during those lights out?
I
they
think
try
Bran
to eat
probably
each
has
other.
Well, the Basil Gill didn't put up any resistance.
I love this.
I feel like
obvious, like 8-year-old fat joke that could have happened.
I feel like they just have each other in some kind of hold near the side and be
super wrestlers just grabbing each other.
Like, oh yeah,
yeah,
kind
like
of. The old school wrestlers that just kind of like have their arms on each other.
Yeah, are they hugging or are they fighting? I'm not sure. At least that's what Bran's going for. That. Trying to get the leg out, but they just both of them are doing it. So it's that they're going in a circle.
I love that.
And Lieutenant Dan watching this
flowery arms, and it's just kind of like weird.
I still not over glow stick.
I'm just dying laughing.
All right, at this point,
oh shit,
timing.
At this point, Glow Stick Aiel's dancing is definitely getting a little out of control. Like he's starting to move around the ring like crazy circles.
He's feeling it. He is feeling it.
Hey, why don't we pause and talk to Alex about his podcast?
So, my podcast is called A Hero's Journey. We talk about a bunch of different books through the lens of Joseph Campbell's Hero's Journey and see how characters do or do not fit the steps there. We've done a couple of time books. We're on The Dragon Reborn. So we did Rand in the Eye of the World, Perrin in the Great Hunt, or Egwene in the Great Hunt, Perrin in the Dragon Reborn, and we just last Tuesday released an episode with Jenny from Lesbian Nerdy talking about other characters in The Dragon Reborn.
Sounds cool, man.
I
like that idea. It's a good premise.
Intelligent, I guess I would say.
Yeah, it's very highbrow for our kind of entertainment.
We try. We do a debate style. So one person presents how this fits the hero's journey. One person argues how it doesn't.
I love that.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
Joseph.
I've read that book.
Yeah.
So.
And then over your other shoulder,
erudite.
Looks like Joe Abercrombie.
Yeah, Joe Abercrombie's there.
Tranny porn, is it right?
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh no, that's mine. It's mine is the tranny porn. My fault.
Prior the Orange Tree.
Sanderson show.
Yeah.
With Legion as a standalone on the other shelf, I see.
These are the books that I own that I haven't read, as you can see. Pretty large still, unfortunately.
Right. Hey, it's totally normal for people of our nerdiness level to have a stack of books they haven't read yet. That's totally fine.
I'm just saying, like, I imagine you read like a book a week kind of guy. I'm surprised at how little that, like, either that or you're about to have to go to the store soon. So it's only, that's what I'm looking for. There's more.
The Kindle.
That's it.
The Kindle.
That's it.
I love the good Kindle. Well, that's exciting stuff, and also really cool. I love the thematic reason for it. Like it's
it's very good reason. Yeah, basis for the podcast rather.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no, like what made you want to do that? Like,
I like talking about character more than plot. So what this allowed us to do both. We kind of like have the plot discussion based on what the character is doing, and really we try to focus on how the character develops through those steps.
I now want to have you on the podcast to make fun of we won't talk about what it is, but like certain characters, and like let's just make fun of the Wheel of Time because it's my personal favorite, but like some of these characters you seem like, oh, you never fucking learn. And again, like, kind of like that as an aspect for a fucking podcast of like,
I feel like you're doing a wide circle around Elaine Trickhand.
What's funny is I was really it's over under his left shoulder now. I was gonna really make fun of Sanderson because like fucking
Kaladin,
Kaladin, like all of that, like realistically. And again, I haven't read Joseph Campbell's book because I don't know how to read. It's my first time. I usually do audiobooks, and then my wife has to read them too. But at this point, like having read so much about like Khaled and all that, you're just kind of like, you never go anywhere, dumb fuck. Like I love you so much, but you're so annoying. Like, how do you take that into effect? It's just, I don't know. It sounds like a fucking fascinating podcast.
Yeah. It's almost like you should listen to it.
Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah,
Alex, can we subscribe anywhere we get our podcast?
You can subscribe anywhere you get your podcast. Yeah, just
search
for
there you go,
A Hero's Journey.
All right,
look at that.
Also,
all right, let's get back to it.
His podcast earlier, and I'm like, well, I should have been a little drunker so I have a little more enthusiasm, because like Alex is getting the right amount of enthusiasm for me right now. Anyway,
that's what you don't.
All right,
want.
Let's who's next, Tom?
Next entrant is for Jono. This might clear possibly the entire ring almost. It's Bane.
It's who?
Dude, Logain's fucked.
She say it's Bane?
Bane and Chiad.
Oh God! What's funny is
everyone is fucked.
Yeah, we're done. No, we missed our shot. we didn't get Chiad out before Bane showed up.
I don't know. We have 1 second to talk about this real quick though, because Chiad was going to try to throw Logain out, but she's been kind of beaten. How did that fight go right before this gets out?
I think Logain might get one good hit in, that daze Chiad a little bit, but I still think Chiad is going to be able to get him over the edge.
All right.
You guys made
and I'll be honest, this is Bane. And Bane is awesome.
Let's say it's going bad for Logain. Chiad has him on the ropes. Bane jumps in immediately. They rip his ass right over the top rope as fast as they humanly possible.
I feel like Barrelane's kind of fucked too, because I mean they're very tight with Fail.
Uh-huh.
Now, how do you think Bane and Chiad, once they get Logain out and they turn around, like?
No, I think.
What do you think they think of when they see Glowstick Aiel just having a good time?
Well, first of all,
I don't know what society Glowstick Aiel is from.
He's a fellow Aiel.
Oh
number one. Number two, I would think that they would go after the biggest threat and work their way down, and he is at the absolute bottom of that food chain.
No.
What? He's a threat. Look at him move. Have you seen those moves?
No, whoever said Barrelane is correct. Barrelane has fucked over their near sister Fail, and therefore Barrelane's got to go.
Oh shit, you're right.
Her days are numbered.
Well, that wasn't. I'm not the one who said it first, but that is correct.
No, that's the writing's on the wall.
Yeah.
The only reason to get rid of Glowstick. The only reason to get rid of Glowstick Aiel is if you get tired of listening to Sandstorm, and nobody gets tired of listening to Sandstorm.
Again, I don't know what society Glowstick Aiel is from, so it could maybe something.
He's from the neon.
No, we did a Twitter poll about that one time. I forgot. There's like 2 Aiel societies that work perfectly for this, but I can't.
You know what?
Remember
on that, because it's I think it was Maidens of the Glow Stick.
It was Maidens. It was Maidens of the Rave was one. If it was
so one girl. Of the Maidens of the Rave, that was fantastic. All right, but here's the thing: we never in our podcast and all the time that we talked about it, we never discussed what his gender was.
Next, toss Barrelane out. And then we're good.
Oh yeah, Barrelane's gone. Okay, but all I was hesitating there for, by the way, wasn't about Barrelane, but what about Varen's clear partnership with Barrelane? Are they immediately going for Varen after that?
Well, remember, Varen was play fighting at Barrelane. She didn't want it to be known.
That's true.
That's true. And again,
she's got
no
muster?
time to convince
I don't know,
because the next person's coming out. Tom, go.
It's for. Who's up next?
I think
I don't know.
Alex is.
Oh, is it Alex? Okay.
All right. For Alex, it's my favorite BDSM Black Aja, and hopefully everybody's. It's Elza Penfo. Nobody ever remembers her.
Yeah, I don't either.
Elza? I love Elza.
Yeah.
All right.
She was a Black Aja
kills
in service to Rand that tortured her warder at night.
Doesn't she nuke Osangar?
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Nice.
She's awesome. Everyone should remember her more.
All right. Well,
look, here's what you need to know. She's a Black Aja that likes to torture a warder to get herself off at night and serves Rand during the day.
And Varen compulsed her one
Once. Okay, so
one time compelled her one time.
I was gonna have her join Varen, ally with Varen, since they're both Black Aja, but with that torture angle, I think she's gonna go after Bran and Basil Gill. Or sorry, Lieutenant Dan is still in the ring somehow. So
Goddamn right.
Lieutenant Dan.
That's true. She would be into that.
Yeah.
She would want
All right,
to play with that guy.
she starts to fight Lieutenant Dan. I have no recollection of what this person looks like in any way or what their physical capacity is. Although Lieutenant Dan is an invalid.
How dare he's got fucking 2 legs.
He has 2 missing legs.
Yeah. Lieutenant Dan.
I think she's pretty capable. I mean, she's there when Summerog takes Rand's hand off.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's in love with Elsa is such a weird, it's a perfect person for the Black Ajah, because she's there totally devoted to Rand, and then all of a sudden for him to die at the right spot. Almost like what Rand really wanted for a while, because he wanted to just, where do I die so I can get this shit over with.
Time's up. Next entrant.
All right, just for N, it's Nene.
Oh, Niniave!
Niniave!
She barrels down that ramp heading straight for the ring because she is really in it to fight. I think she's going to pretty quickly go after Elsa, and so I think she's going to make a quick alliance with Lieutenant Dan and start pummeling the shit out of Elsa.
Dude, thank God Moraine's gone.
Yeah, honestly.
I'll tell you, we're rereading book 3 right now, and the amount of just kind of the whole reason I want to be nice to die is to kill Moraine is such
endless.
Wow, Jesus. Yep. Good character though.
So
I love the Lieutenant Dan team up.
The alliance. I mean, she's I think just got Elsa on the ground and is pounding the fuck out of her, but I don't think she's lifting her over the ropes yet. I think she's kind of just giving her a good beat down.
Yeah, she's got to
get
that aggression out.
Here's the unfortunate thing though. One of Glowstick Aiel's feet just go up an amazing, I'm just having a great time dancing, clocks her in the back of the head.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Bad luck.
It's an accident. He didn't mean to. She got in his dance area.
That's the one thing you don't want to do.
No.
Don't you think Bane and Cheyenne would have Baron over the place by now? I turn on her or not?
That's a great. I mean, Varen is certainly pretending she's thrilled to see them. I don't know if they buy it or not.
I feel like Bane and Cheyenne would have had 5 people. 5 people out by now.
Yeah, I fully expect Varen to be gone within a minute.
I think Bane and Cheyenne are just going to kind of go in a circle. Just knock Baron out and go over
that's
to...
That's fair. Varen's gone. Leanie's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
I think they'd let that fight play out.
Yes.
Well, remember,
and Bane go immediately to the other corner, right?
I mean, it doesn't matter now, but Varen met Bane and Cheyenne in book 4 in the Two Rivers.
Yeah.
Listen, Bane and Cheyenne are a close-knit partnership.
All right, good enough.
They're not going to give a fuck. It's all about getting everyone out of the rings right now.
They don't even let Gaul between them.
They know Bran, too.
Bane and Cheyenne, by the way,
they're going to break up this old man wrestling match over
here. Still circling around, kicking up flour on each other.
How is Linny still here?
She was gone a while ago.
She's gone.
Yeah. She's gone. Her paper is just still there.
Linny's out. Sorry, my
bad. Linny,
how is
came
Linny
in so early?
Here?
Makes it to number 20.
I want there to be somehow Elaine's fucking still holding on through her umbilical cord.
Oh God.
Elaine's out, but one of the babies is in.
Oh no.
It's kind of just landing a punch on Elsa every so often.
Yeah, it's just raining punches down on anyone that's low enough to the ground. So he was fighting Lieutenant Dan a second ago, but Lieutenant Dan's just get out of here, kid.
Glowstick Aiel accidentally just fucking slips on it.
The next entrant might want to
team Bran would just lift it up and set it down on the other side if he could.
Sorry, Gus. Go ahead.
The baby might want to.
I'm sorry.
Baby might.
Tom, calm down. We're all waiting on you.
I heard the bell, so I was trying to. I was gonna say the baby might want to team up with the next entrant. It's for Gus. It's Savannah and her tan big tits.
Oh God, Savannah expects just raucous applause from the crowd. Gets none, but does take her time and tries to greet everyone on the way down.
I think she does. Mouth first.
Sorry?
Mouth first. She tries to greet everyone she can.
She does. And I feel like she's gonna see Glow Stick Aiel, and he is probably not a Shido, is my guess.
That's a solid
point. I feel like Glow Stick Aiel didn't accept Couladin as Kara Karn. She's coming for Glow Stick Aiel.
I love this.
Shit. That is solid. I like it.
She's gonna. Does she have on all her jewelry and shit, or is she like?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, great. Then she's gonna try to like just start hitting him with necklaces or like wrap one around his arms or something, knock the fucking glow sticks out. She doesn't have time for this fucking desecration of Giotto, because she definitely knows all about Giotto.
I would like to propose that Glow Stick Aiel slips on placenta and is like currently down on the ground, and his glow sticks have slipped out of his hands.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that he was off balance already by accidentally kicking him in the back of the head, and that Savannah came in and just toppled him over with her story. But that works too.
It probably looked like in Home Alone 2 when Marv touches that green shit that makes him just slide all the way into the cans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that placenta
looks just whoop,
like.
And then he slides across the floor.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though, and I think we need to talk about this just a little bit. Savannah, not a fighter.
No, but she
not physically
does,
capable in any way, really.
She does have jewelry. I feel like she would would at least start hitting him
for sure with like some
she's choking him out with the jewelry and like pulling him towards the side, towards the ropes.
Where Joe's going, Gus, you made a big mistake, because I feel like it would have been smart for her to kind of just like show that jewelry and then lift it up, show them titties, and then tell Glow Stick Aiel to start fighting on her behalf.
You're right. That's true. That would have been smart though. And we're talking about Savannah.
If her jewelry was like a necklace of glow sticks or something like that, or like a pacifier.
I don't know. A pacifier.
I don't know. It's an old rave thing.
Must have forgotten Joe had a kid.
If she had been thinking, I think if she planned ahead for this, she would have done that. But not.
Well, she's choking him out right now. So that's
she's choking him out.
Or is she?
Next entrance.
For Joe, Sulin.
Oh,
Sulin. Shit. You guys are all fucked now.
Bane and Tide are still there.
Yeah, I know. She's going to immediately join with them. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
We've got 3 Aiel women that are about to clear the whole fucking ring.
But hold on.
And also Savannah.
We're on way different. Because remember, when China came back in book 5, or maybe 6, actually. In book 6, Sulin, like they already kind of like, they weren't on the same page anymore because Sulin already knew more about the Karakarn.
How has Bane and Chad not just entirely cleared the ring yet?
Because it takes more than 2
minutes. Well,
they're
struggling with 2 fat old men to get them over the top ropes right now. But here's the thing.
Yeah, I feel like Bran just goes limp.
Sulin's gonna slide under the ropes at like light speed and just go right over there and help them. And they're gonna start picking up some old men and tossing them out. I think one of them's out. Basil Gill.
Yeah,
Bran goes limp.
Smart.
Just trying to make it as annoying as possible to get him out.
Gus has a lot of good tactics for his character.
He goes limp. He's just hanging on the ropes. Good luck. I weigh 300 pounds.
What is this guy best at?
His body weight.
Innkeeping, and that's about it. Threatening people who threaten is in.
I drink a lot of brandy.
He's pretty good at wearing that necklace.
He's avenged his daughter.
It's just like,
what's going on with this Nynaeve Elsa Penfell fight? Oh shit!
Oh Jesus Christ! It's time already.
I think Nynaeve and Lieutenant Dan got Elsa out of the ring.
Let's have a catch up break.
I agree with that.
Say where everybody is. All right, so she's out.
Well, that's part of it, though. Yeah, I agree with that. So they just did that. Nynaeve and Lieutenant Dan get Elsa out of the ring. Let me spotlight the ring here. Savannah's currently choking out Glow Stick Aiel.
Yeah.
Sulin just slid under the ropes and got out Basil Gill right away. And now they're trying to work on Bran.
All three of them trying to lift him over
with his dead
Bran.
weight. I think two of them have his legs, and then one of them is just struggling to put. They're all struggling. He weighs a lot.
He does.
I mean, they are like ripped, badass women, though. So I don't know. I think they could do it. I think it's going to take them a minute, though.
Oh yeah, they can do it. It's not a problem. Yeah. It takes a moment.
Oh yeah. Bran has no illusions of winning at this. He just is going to make it annoying.
Yeah. All right. I see what you're doing there. Hey, you never know. Someone could come in right after this and be in a fight with them. Then suddenly he's spared. Winners have happened for less legitimate reasons than that.
Yeah. All right, Tom.
All right. Right as they get a giant fat person out of the ring, here comes Virgiano Bannon.
Bannon.
I'll tell you what Chef Bannon does. That guy slowly walks around the thing for 2 minutes. He does not enter. He cases the whole joint. And honestly, he probably hangs out that top right corner and is kind of just ready to grab someone should the opportunity present itself. But other than that, he is a scout / horse thief and chicken thief. He is
said
so
that weird. It's horse thief.
Horse thief. He's so good. He can actually steal the egg from inside the horse and the chicken.
Yeah, he is really good at judging horse flesh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know what I do to that? We're all like, yeah, we know what you do. You're disgusting. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
All right, so I'm going to put him on the other side of the ring over here, and we'll just kind of like...
Except Logan and Lenny, because they're...
Oh, yeah, that's confusing. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't really see that side.
Just knocked the fuck out down there.
Just walking over there.
I mean, there's pieces of paper all over the place, but they're just at the top, the bottom of the ring. You can't see them.
Yeah, so he's just going to watch. He'll wait. Unless Coffin or someone like that kind of gets in there, he's just going to hang out, and just wait.
He's also smart enough to not be on the side of the ring that the entrants come in on. You know, he's smart enough to be on the other side, kind of waiting.
He's been.
You never know. The next person could be his ally, be it from the little band of the Red Hand.
I think in this amount of time,
that's a secret society.
Bran should have been kicked over.
Yeah.
Lifted over.
Oh yeah, you think so? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that makes
2 minutes of Bannon walking around.
He's done. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
So the key here is Bane, Chiat, and Sulan turn around after hefting over this 300-pound man or whatever.
I don't.
They turn around
together forever. I don't feel like Sulan really has allegiance to Bane and Chiat.
That's when they turn on each other later, Jono. But right now, they're all maidens and they're all spear sisters. Wait. Oh, time's up. Also, but real quick, what's Nynaeve and Lieutenant Dan doing at this point?
Making out. But she's a
I think Nynaeve would go fight Savannah. But I'll leave that up to whoever Nynaeve is.
You never had a problem with Savannah.
All right.
I mean, she heard about it through the dreams, which is a weird.
Wait, who's Nynaeve? And you're Nynaeve, right?
Yeah, I think she probably at this point would recognize that there's no way she's going to beat Sulan, Bane, and Chiad. So I think she would head for the lowest hanging fruit and tackle Savannah.
Okay. She can start. We'll have her move over there.
Or she's helping her kick the shit out of Glow Stick Aiel, so that's also an option.
Lieutenant Dan still. It's fantastic.
He's holding on.
If Lieutenant Dan's alone, you know Sulan, Bane, and Chiat are there in 2 seconds, depending on who comes out next.
Why would they do that? Lieutenant
Why
Dan,
wouldn't they?
Last man standing, or woman, or what have you. Yeah.
They would have an issue with Savannah because she fucked with a car card.
That's true. They might look at the cripple guy and be like, "Yeah, fuck it," and then go after Savannah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, next entrant, Tom.
For Alex, it's Sebin Balwer.
Sebin Balwer. Stop giving him people he doesn't remember.
What's wrong with Balwer? Balwer's one of the best fucking characters.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Who doesn't remember Balwer?
I don't know. He shook his head. Maybe he does. Alex?
It's Pedro Niles' assistant.
This dude.
I got it.
This dude.
I know who it is now.
Yeah.
I think similar to Bannon, he's not going to be hopping in right away. He's going to be looking around, taking notes.
Yeah. He's a calculator.
A little bit.
Yeah. I think he's also smart enough to not be on the wrong side of the ring, though. You think he should go over there with Bannon?
Same side as Bannon.
Yeah, I think so too.
Does anyone ever break the rules?
All the time.
I feel
I'm
like
surprised no one's cheated yet.
I was going to say, I feel like either Vannon or Sebin would, like, the minute they could, stab somebody with a knife.
You can't stab people with a knife.
Usually it's a folding chair or a computer monitor, but all right.
Yeah.
All right, somebody's going to get folding chaired across the back.
I actually like that a lot. I think Vannon should climb up on the ropes and just smack one of the Aiel on the back of the head with a chair and then hop right back down.
God, poor Chi.
They
Chiat's closest.
need to get him in and then back out.
Yeah.
They still have to get them in. Yeah.
It'll take him a while just to get over that rope. Yeah. I mean, my God.
They must realize the only way to take out the 3 Aiel is with weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Well, before now, Savannah, I was going to have Savannah try to convince Glowstick Aiel that the choking was intended. Like, oh, you don't like this? Sorry, but I don't think that would work.
Interesting. All right. Where are we?
No one's going out right now.
We got 3 seconds.
All right. Then the next entrance for N is Min.
Men.
So.
Okay. Well, I mean, Min's gonna trot down at a respectable pace. I think she's gonna just take a moment to kind of like scan and then recognize that there are Aiel women who she has trained with and been trained by, and pretty quickly try to join them in kicking. I think they're probably the 4 of them are gonna head straight for Savannah at this point.
I think
that's the end of Savannah.
Would at least be going for Savannah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Nynaeve, we got Sulin, Bane, and Chiad, and we have Min coming in to help them. Savannah's out.
Savannah, she's speed of sound. She's gone.
Yeah. Now, what happens when all 5 of these women are like, "Hey, look what we just did," and look at each other?
Horn.
Lieutenant Dan.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
This is an alliance, man.
No.
Dan. Why would they go for Lieutenant Dan? Like, first off, let's look at this. Sulin and Min obviously together because Sulin has protected Rand and Min is an extension of that. But Bane and Chiad, Min's not 100% in favor of Fail. And Fael was with Bane and Chiad, and there was tension immediately as soon as they walked in. And Nynaeve, she's always been helpful. So I'm not sure about this. Is the 2 minutes up because I want to keep Lieutenant Dan alive because that's my fucking...
It's probably not going to happen, Jono.
No, let's get Lieutenant Dan out of there.
I feel like I'm doing
I think Lieutenant Dan's out, Jono. First of all, you got so much more time to keep riffing before that bell. I just don't think it's possible.
I appreciate the effort.
I do like where your head's at, and I do think that will matter later as to who will join what sides when they all start eventually needing to fight each other. But right now, I think Lieutenant Dan's out, buddy.
Well, guess what? Hold on, before we're done here. Guess what? Lieutenant Dan has one thing no one else does. One fucking leg, motherfucker. So, Lieutenant Dan proceeds to start hopping across.
I think if he hops 2 times on the ground, that's 2 feet down, he's out.
All right. Well, guess what? He hops right back on.
We answered the question of what happens if you don't have 2 feet.
I tried my damn.
I don't know. You know what? I'm going to give this to Jono.
That's dedication.
That's dedication. Back under the ropes.
All right. So he's
hops. It's 2 lives.
Not quite out yet. That happens all the time. All right. The next entrant is for Gus. I think this person's going to be a little concerned by the 2 dead babies in the ring. It's over.
Oh my God. Well, over. It's a shame Savannah's gone because he would have gone straight for Savannah. In a good way, but now I think he's taking a look at all of the women and he's trying to figure out which one he wants to attach himself to, if any. Glowstick Aiel, he's not paying attention to at all.
I almost feel like Oliver would just be eyeing Savannah on the outside of the ring.
I was going to say that, but I didn't know if that was allowed because I think that Oliver, if Savannah's just out there just sitting grumbling, he would probably go over and talk to her. But
yeah.
He does like a bosom.
He does. Yeah, and hers is there. And very there.
That the Aiel killed his parents because of her.
Oh, that's true. Well,
that's true. He hates her.
He hates her, but she's got the boobs. It's the
he's very
conflict he's ever had. Frankly, I think he when eventually there's a split in this group of 5, he will try to attach himself to Min and Nynaeve because he does hate all of the Aiel. Maybe I'll just have him start kicking Glowstick Aiel towards the rope.
Interesting. Right. I'll tell you what, this is the one thing that'll get Vannon off the side. Yeah.
Here's the thing. You guys didn't know this. Glowstick Aiel has some drugs in his pocket. He just took some methamphetamines. He's back up.
Well, then I'll smart. Because I thought he was
madman, dancing like a madman in the middle of the ring.
I thought he was lying there gasping from the excessive choking, and Oliver could just roll him. No.
On Joe's point, though, so because of that, all of a sudden he's flicking sweat everywhere, which is really upsetting the 3 Aiel because they're like, "What are you doing, wasting all this water?" And now there's a
lot of water.
I think that's not happening. What I think is happening, if Oliver takes any time deliberating whatsoever, they're going to go right back for Lieutenant Dan, Jono. They're getting him out of the ring.
Vannon jumps in to help Oliver.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dream team. Yeah. I forgot about that. Good work.
When you say hops in.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, let's not.
That takes him the full 2 minutes.
Vannon waves down the bottom rope and hops in.
Wait. All right, Vannon is able to get on a horse pretty nimbly.
Yeah, he's very nimbly.
Is he? He's a bag of suet, Jono. He's described as a bag of unwieldy
suet.
Yeah, no, but also
he's a plastic bag filled with warm lard. Which makes him impossible to pick up and throw over. It's going to be rough.
I think for the next 30 seconds or however long we have left, 3 seconds, I think Glowstick Aiel just dances around them while they try to grab him in a hilarious, like Benny Hill scenario.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because the Glowstick Aiel has accidentally been covered in his own sweat. He's picked up a lot of afterbirth from being down on the ground.
Yeah.
He's very slippery.
Slow slippery.
He's the greased pig. Everyone's going to be
All right, the next entrant is for Joe. It's Avienda.
Avienda? Oh, shit.
Fuck. Oh, my God. Look at all these maidens.
Well, you know what? Oddly enough, I don't think she's a virgin.
Of the spear.
Oh, my bad.
But you're right.
Oh, I think you meant virgin of the spear, which is hilarious.
What did Avienda do? Well, immediately sides with Nynaeve and Min. Instantly. The question is, where are they going? So is this, to Jono's point earlier, is this the point where Sulin is like, I'm kind of with you guys?
I think Min and Nynaeve are going to try to convince Sulin to join them with Avienda, and I think they're going to try to take out Bane and Shiad.
Is that happening right now?
Dude, this is Oliver's worst nightmare.
Jesus.
I mean, they have to do it. Eventually, they have to turn on each other.
I mean, it's going to happen eventually. I think
Oliver's in the ring with
only
5,
one person.
He is not happy.
I think Sulin is officially. I think she would switch. You know. All right, big fights happening. Avienda might be wearing skirts, but she still knows how to fight. I think Nynaeve and Min are kind of hanging back, and Sulin, Avienda versus Bane and Shiad. What do you guys think?
Trying to throw daggers. Just
just trying.
I think Min gets a few hits in here and there, like kind of kicks and scurries away before somebody can hit her back.
Oh yeah, she's there to fight. She's just, it's just one of those scenarios where like, hey, we'll let them do it, and then we'll tag in.
Yeah,
we got it's 4 on 2 now.
What's going on with the other fight though? Oliver Vannon versus Glowstick Aiel.
I kind of moved them away. I think they're getting him near the ropes.
Oh, okay.
Has Vannon had a heart attack yet?
No, but Glowstick Aiel, here's the thing. Glowstick Aiel doesn't even realize he's in a fight. He's just dancing backwards, doesn't realize what's happening.
He thinks this is like non-contact improv.
He's on a lot of
space exploration shit.
Glowstick Aiel, though, is also not too far off from a heart attack because he's elevated a heart rate, a lot of drugs.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
Every time somebody hits him, he thinks he's invaded their dance space, so he just moves to a new dance space.
He's going to dodge and weave the whole time.
Dodge and weave his way right over the top rope.
Saban is going to see this glow sky eel being pushed towards the rope and take that opportunity to pull him over.
Sorry, I was muted. The alarm went off.
Oh, the alarm went off. All right. It's for Jana, right? Semirage.
Yo, did you hear what he said though?
No, what did you say? What did you say, Alex?
So Saban is going to see glow stick eel being forced towards the rope and follow them around and try and pull him off when he gets to the edge.
Yeah, so bye-bye, glow stick eel.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Do it.
Yeah.
I want him to win every year, and he never does.
He had a really good run.
You know why? He has no offense.
He had a good run, guys. He had a good run.
It's a very defensive character. I love it, Tom. All right. What did you say, Tom? Who's my character?
Semirage.
Ooh, Semirage. So
I can't fit it on the card. All right, John, pretend that's a Semirage. It just says Semirage.
It just says Sim High. It's all you had to do.
Yeah.
So Semirage is a 6 foot tall. She's a tall fucking woman, right?
Yep.
Sure, yeah.
So let's see. I'll tell you what she wants to avoid. Anything. Fucking anything. I don't think she should enter this fucking ring at all. Because nothing says, I'm a Forsaken, please don't hurt me. Like, actually, nothing says that. I think she just hangs out because there is no advantage at all to walking in there.
Yeah, I mean, that 4-way fight or that 6-way fight up top is like, that's a shit show right there. You don't want to get in that.
No, yeah. Maybe walk over towards Baller. Oh, shit, I forget. Who threw the fireball that took off Rand's hand? That was Semirage.
Semirage, yeah.
Yeah, the whole reason he let it take off his hand was because Min was behind him. So
yeah, I think Min would react very strongly to Semirage being anywhere near the ring.
Like 92, wouldn't she?
I'll be honest.
Yeah,
might leave the ring to kill Semirage.
As long as they slide under the bottom rope, they can do it. They don't have to. They can run out and start beating the crap out of somebody.
I think Min slides under, and we got ourselves a one-on-one.
Is Nynaeve coming?
I mean, yeah, I think she's going to join.
And I think
they're. I mean, if there's no powers, they're pretty. I feel like Min is just going to kick the absolute shit out of Semirog.
Oh, hold on! How dare you? First off, again, 6 foot tall, strong woman. She's been around.
I think they could get her pretty fast, John. I have to agree.
Yeah.
She hasn't even entered the ring yet, though.
Yeah.
All they have to do is throw her in after they beat the crap out of her, Tom. Then they can throw her right back out.
It takes a couple minutes to beat the shit out of somebody.
Not the way Min does it.
Yeah, Min's pretty good.
I'm not gonna argue with Min winning the fight.
I'm all about correction here. Avienda is also jumping in, considering that her dude lost the same hand.
I agree. However, I think
Sulin's
she's distracted very thoroughly with the current fight.
Oh yeah, all her teammates abandoned her, so Bannon tried on Sulin alone.
Did Avi leave? I thought Avi stayed.
No, she stayed.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Tom?
That's the bell. All right, so that's where we're at. So this is for Alex. It's Mokedian.
Oh.
Olmog? Oh, I love Olmog.
It's Olmagi.
Yeah, so I don't think she's going to be running right into the ring either.
Yeah, she's definitely not.
I think she's going to go around with Baller on the edge there, and they're going to be teaming up, trying to figure out how they can possibly win this with some Maidens of the Spear in there.
It's a good thing 90.
Good thing 90 doesn't see her.
I think Seven Balwer would kind of be like, oh, you're kind of like a spidery spy master yourself for a Forsaken. Sure, let's join forces.
They would be trading stock tips because that's actually what Mog did. Like Mogedian was like a trader.
Yeah.
So, hey, what horses are you betting on? We got 16 shares of this one. I sold puts on it too. I was like, what the fuck? All right.
Baller's like, I like the stock.
I like chicken stock, obviously.
Do we have any idea how this Sulin, Avienda, Bane, and Chad fight is going?
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
So I feel like Avienda is a better fighter than any of them, but then Bane and Chad are probably a little bit better than Sulin. So I think it's pretty evenly matched. I don't know.
I mean, at some point, some of them have to start going.
Oh yeah.
Well, can I chime in?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I said go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Oliver, we know Oliver has thrown himself screaming at Aiel before to avenge his parents. I think as soon as there is any kind of imbalance here, Oliver is just gonna leap all of his 10 years directly at whoever is closest to the rope and just start
10 years.
Start banging on their head.
If we're gonna give an advantage to anyone, Chayad has been in here for the longest amount of time, so she's probably
she's also been in a few fights already. Yeah,
good point.
And also, I have a slight. I mean, I don't know how accurate this may be. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I have a slight disagreement with Sulin being the weakest of the 4 fighters. I think she was like one of Rand's like top tier like badass Aiel that he kept by his side at all times.
Also,
I don't know. I think Avienda and Sulin might have a notch up on them both.
And to further your point, Vannon traveled with Avienda, right? Remember, because Avienda was gave him the gateway, took over there. So Vannon and Oliver might join with Avienda against Bane and Chayad.
Yeah, I think Bane and Chayad are going to be pushed towards the edge.
Yeah, I think even if we gave them even keel, Chayad being in a couple fights already makes it harder, and they would start backing her towards the edge of the ring for sure. Let's just move Chayad over near the edge. Sulin and Avienda kind of fighting with Bane in the corner still.
Oliver,
and then Oliver and Vannon join?
Oliver definitely does.
Yeah, they both do. They both do. Yeah, Vannon too.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the next entrant?
Oh, it's going to be something dumb.
Yeah. But before you do, actually, we're not ready, Tom. Let's talk to N. Tell us about Cool Story Podcast, buddy.
So Cool Story is also a first-time reader, many-time reader podcast. So I've read the series many times. My co-host Matt has read it. This is his first time. We are dumb and ridiculous and like to throw in lots of queer and 90s television references. So if you listen, you'll probably have heard me reference Charmed on, I think, every single episode.
So 90s, huh? It's very disappointing. I stay away
from it's all John talks about.
Everything is either a Austin Powers or an Ace Ventura or some combination thereof reference for me. Because again, I peaked when I was, 11. And kind of stayed the same maturity level. And the good news is my sexuality has also peaked right around there. So
yeah, that's the good news.
Yeah.
I mean, the world's thankful.
Yeah, that's good. I don't know what a vagina is. Big fan of boobs. Jesus. So yeah, it's been fantastic though, being a perma 11-year-old. Gus knows what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We're on the same page.
Wow, that was actually, Allie should probably hide herself.
Just instantaneous. I got you. Not a problem. I'm willing to back you up no matter what you just said.
Yeah.
What lag?
Or die.
All right, Tom, what's the next entrant?
It's for Ann. It's Pedro Nile.
Pedro Nile.
Oh, boy.
And you have had the gamut of weird characters tonight.
I really have. Let's see. So Pedro Nile, again, strategic planning. He's going to be, I think, casing the whole joint before he takes any action. He's, of course, going to go chat with Sebin and see kind of the plan here. And
Balmer's still in.
Right.
Yeah, Balmer's right over there.
He's patrolling.
They haven't even gone in yet, have they?
Yeah, no.
They've not entered. No.
Yeah, at this point, Neve and Min have thrown Semirage under the ropes so they can throw her back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got to start eliminating people.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I think Pedrin and Sebin probably will, just out of like not wanting to join the Aiel fight, will probably just tackle Magdian since she's right there and she's flying solo.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way they would join with a Forsaken.
No.
Yeah.
Look at this, the old man and this bird man beating up this lady.
Well, Niall's a great captain, right?
Weird. It's so weird. Yeah, Niall's a great captain. Yeah.
Yeah. He can hold his own.
But yeah, but does he?
He's also 90.
He can hold his own back in the day.
He's not that old. He's not that old.
he is 90.
But we also know
sorry.
Moghedien loves to run from a fight,
really
so
89?
I think.
Yeah, I just pulled up his page. He was born in 9/11 and died in 1000. So
never forget.
Damn.
Yeah.
Moghedien did get laid low by a single punch from Nynaeve, though. Not even a punch. She like tossed a frisbee at her.
Yeah.
A magic frisbee.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of her just running laps around the ring because she's afraid of fighting.
She could outrun both of them.
Well, let's follow that. Let's follow that though. If she gets around to the other side where Nynaeve and Min are, is Nynaeve gonna break away from Semi to go after Moggy?
Oh yeah.
I think Nynaeve and Min are already back in the ring throwing Simrage over the top.
Yeah, let's throw Simrag out.
Yeah.
All right.
Is anybody else out before the last person comes out?
Yeah, we got to catch up on this before the last entrant. Let's catch up on this fight in the corner. I think
Chayad is probably going to be out.
Yeah,
Chayad's probably.
She's a little tired.
Yeah. So then it's Bane versus everyone. And I think she's kind of fucked. So let's just move her to these ropes. They're working on everything.
You know,
I mean, we have a lot of people out here. Should we get rid of Bane too? It's 4-on-1.
Do you feel like Oliver would have lost at some point during the middle
This
of
is what I'm going to say about Oliver. I did say Oliver jumps on Chayad and starts hitting her. If
she goes, Oliver goes.
He's blinded by his rage, and he's just banging on Chiyad's head.
You know what? I kind of like it. I think Oliver would go over the ropes with her, just not knowing the situation.
Yeah, let's dump him too. I'm
kind of good with not having somebody beat the crap out of a child later.
While Moghedien is running away,
don't
you think Moghedien would have grabbed a folding chair and just like smashed it across the back of Nynaeve's head as she's like by the edge of the ropes?
Yes,
it's definitely very possible. I don't mind it. Yeah. By the way, that would be the second time that Nynaeve has been clocked in the back of the head accidentally. Well, purposely and accidentally.
Just bullshit.
All right, I don't think Nynaeve's going to last a whole lot longer.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah, she's been here for a long time.
Been a while.
All right, so we ready for number 30, I guess? We still have what?
All right, so Min is distracted holding the Nynaeve up like in the corner. Just like, hey, get your head in the game. What's happening with old Mog after she swings a chair? I think that gives them a second for this fight to take place a little bit more. I think old Mog's getting her ass kicked by an old man and a weird bird man.
I agree.
I think they would have gotten the chair away from her, started beating her with the chair at this point.
Oh my God, they're beating her with a chair?
Honestly,
it's already bad.
Is
Two guys beating up the woman was bad enough. Now they're beating her with the chair. Are they going to throw her in the ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's throw her in the ring.
Let's get all of them in the ring too.
All right, we'll get everyone in the ring. They throw her in the ring, and then they 89-year-old and Birdman walk up the stairs.
I would like to propose that Baller and Pedro Nile try to pick up old Mog at this point to throw out of the ring, and both their arms break.
They just fall backwards and get crushed.
They're just screaming with broken arms, and she's unconscious from getting beat with a chair by two men.
God. Vannon is currently over there with 3 Maidens of the Spear. I don't think he's here for much longer.
No.
Seven Bulwark does have like frail bird hollow bones, so I think it's believable.
We have to introduce. All right, here comes number 30 for Gus. It's Land Fear.
Oh shit!
Holy shit!
Oh shit!
I say that because it's not even a solid fighter, so now it's just like, where is this gonna go?
What is she gonna do?
She would just leave.
She would, honestly, she would just leave, but she's not gonna. She won't do that. Moggie's screwed. I think she's gonna. She will take a second to see if she can't try to clean up shop a little bit. If we have multiple invalids on the left, I think she'll try to help the invalids over the top rope. Make it seem like it's she will definitely.
Here's the thing: is she sliding under the ropes like on this side over here,
yeah,
or is she going up the stairs near an even mid?
She's not going to turn her back scenario. On them. Yeah, I think she's going to do a sultry crawl over under the ropes. Yeah. Well, okay. If anyone is going to do a soul
first, and then kind of like climbs up so her ass is in the air, like quasi doggy style, then get up.
Can we safely assume that Balwer, Niall, and Malkidian are pretty much out?
Pretty much done.
Yeah. In a second, Tom, let's figure out how that happens.
I think in the Nynaeve and Min, they've just been hanging out doing nothing for a little while.
In a while. Did you not?
Well, Nynaeve got clocked over the head, so Min was helping her.
Yeah, she has
let's
concussion.
go over to the maidens.
Told the truth.
Is Bane getting out of there yet?
Yeah.
I think Bane's out.
I do think Nynaeve has probably recovered from her multiple head injuries, and she and Min are getting Moghedien out of the ring, and probably just rolling the two old men out.
they have to go
over the top.
Lanfear. Listen, Nynaeve and Min are the well, no, she wouldn't play nice.
All right, all right. It's an integral juncture. Let's all take I'm gonna blow up the ring.
Oh, then everyone dies?
Here's a question. Like, if Lanfear is the freshest entrant, right? Like, if I'm her, she's not a great fighter, but she's, fucking sexy, right? If I'm her, the first person I try to get on my side is Vannon, and I try to keep other dudes who don't really know who the fuck she is, because we all know
the broken arm old men.
The dudes are worthless except as fodder, I feel like, for her, right? If they've both got broken arms.
But look, Avienda has a huge reason to hate Lanfear, called, I don't know, the shit that happens right after when Moiraine dies and all that. Sulin is also there. Min obviously sees Lanfear at the end of book 2. Nynaeve has issues. So if I'm fucking Lanfear, my first guess is I need these 3 dudes to try to fucking make something for me. Also, I hate Moghedien because that's just what Forsaken do.
I mean, I think old Mog is out.
Yeah, Mog's on. She would have started with Mog, but I think she's gonna try to convince Pedro Niall. Who would she start with? She's gonna try to convince Pedro Niall Avienda's a dark friend.
It doesn't matter. He's got broken arms.
Well, he can get in front of her. Protect the poor woman from a dark friend.
I think Avienda would full sprint towards Lanfear and start beating the shit out of her.
I didn't think it was going to end well for her. I'm just saying all she's got at her disposal is her sensuality.
But Vanna would probably...
Avienda's kicking the crap out of Lanfear against the ropes. Where is everyone else? Then even men just start cleaning up the old men?
Yeah, keep throwing these old men out. We're done with them.
Vannon, I think would do that. Get over there, dude.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Where's Vannon at this point, though?
Let's say everyone's
throwing oh fuck, this is gonna go bad for me.
Let's say everyone's throwing the old men out so we can move on from them.
All right.
Well, Seven Balor's not old.
Oh, I'm sorry, Birdman.
His bird arms are both broken. He's screaming in pain. He throws himself out.
You know what?
He tossed himself over the ropes, John.
Yeah, he needs an ambulance.
One leg never hurt Lieutenant Dan. You think one fucking arm is gonna hurt him?
No, he broke both arms. They each both broke their arm.
Waller's also not Lieutenant Dan.
Bring back Lieutenant Dan.
Really
Avienda's got Lanfear in the corner.
I
really thought Elaine was going to win the whole thing.
I think Nynaeve, Min, and Sulin would team up and try to get Vannon out of the ring at this point.
I agree with you, however, and I will say this, because this is an important note to take.
He's fat.
And even men know that eventually they have to get Sulin out. I think they're going to position themselves to topple Sulin right after Vannon.
Whether or not it works or not, literally let her do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, it's smart. It's smart. You use that leverage.
Yeah, I think they're going to work their way down here, and then Sulin or Nynaeve is going to be, and men are just going to be like, hey, let's get her out right after she gets Vannon out.
And they had a good alliance in book 9, Nynaeve and Min.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
I thought for sure Niall was going to win this Royal Rumble? So Vannon's out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think Sulin and Nynaeve and Min would pull off their plan though? That's the question.
I think so.
Sulin's near the ropes. They're both around her. Could they get her over?
They could, especially because Sulin's been using cleaning chemicals, and so she's kind of already
All right, here's what I think would happen realistically. They try it, one of them goes over with her.
Yeah, I think Nynaeve for sure would. She's been in there for a long time. She's not as good of a fighter as Min. So I think Sulin and Nynaeve would kind of go over the ropes at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Did Min just win the Royal Rumble?
No, she didn't, because Avienda's still beating the crap out of Lanfear.
Avienda's still kicking the hell out of Lanfear.
And I think Min would immediately join Avienda to kick the shit out of Lanfear.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I agree. That is she's been
not a smart move.
It's not a smart move.
Hold on.
What is Min's move there?
Wait,
who has Min? Who has Min?
I think I'm Min, right?
Yes.
I think you are, yeah.
I mean, I
the
guess
end of the Rumble,
here's
there's
the
only
question in
3
your mind.
people.
Here's the question in your mind, Ann. Would Min run over and get Avienda out of the ring before she could turn around and has time to stop her, or have to then help her get Lanfear out, but then have to fight her one-on-one? Like, what's a more painful outcome?
Min is a smarty. She never really had the relationship with Avienda. And so if she wants to win, I think she would take advantage of Avienda's distraction with Lanfear and try to land some sucker punches and get her over the ropes if she could.
Yeah. We always presume that everybody wants to win.
Okay.
That's what they're here for.
So I think I think you're right. I think she would go after Avienda, and maybe she and Lanfear will kind of try to get her.
Interesting.
Yeah, how
well, she's definitely not going to help Lanfear, but Lanfear is a bloody pulp at the bottom of it.
Yeah, so she's we're barely sensate here with Lanfear.
I think so. Yeah,
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah. Because once if you get rid of Avienda, then you can just pick up Lanfear and toss her over like a sack of potatoes.
And it might take her a minute, but she could do it. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Min goes barreling at Avienda. She knows how to fight a little. She's trained with Chafayo and a little bit of, a little. What? Do you think she can do it?
Wait, who's trained with Chafayo?
Didn't Min train with them?
No, she was trained in Camelin or Carrion by.
Yeah.
I think.
My bad. Anyway, so Min, do you think Min can get surprise Avienda enough to get her out of the ring?
Min can get it to start.
Min can get it.
Should we put it to a vote?
Yeah.
Assuming that Lanfear is not going to.
We're assuming that Avienda is still kicking Lanfear, right? When Min is barreling.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't think Min can win this. She's my favorite.
Lanfear's done.
Of the female character, pretty much in the entire books, actually. She's one of my favorites in the entire book. She's my favorite female character. I don't think she can win rationally unless we really think Avienda is just exhausted and distracted.
It does get tiring beating the crap out of somebody. And
she's been sparring with Bane and Chiad for a long time.
She has been sparring with Bane and Chiad. So I think Min has a fair shot if she's fast and hits her right.
All right, so John is voting Avienda. Joe, who do you vote?
I think I'm voting Min. I think if she gets a nice clothesline in at the right moment, she could topple her right over the top rope.
No one clotheslines in a real fight.
All right, we're voting for who wins.
Clotheslines in wrestling.
We're voting for the winner.
How do you get him over the top rope?
Yeah, the winner. Okay. Alex, who do you think?
I think Min.
All right, and
mutually assured destruction. They both go over the rope.
Oh, what? And Lanfear wins.
And the bloody Lanfear wins.
What are you thinking?
Gus.
It's Elaine's fetuses.
It's Elaine's fetuses are still hanging on. She could still win.
Oh, whoever's left out of these three can just pick those things up and throw them right over the top.
That's fair. You're right.
I was going to say. Well, I want to vouch for Lanfear. I was going to say if Lanfear had the togetherness that came with not being kicked in the head by an Aiel Maiden of the Spear, ex-Maiden of the Spear turned Wise One, I think she would try to, Frodo and Gollum, the two of Avienda and Min over the edge. But but I don't think that's going to happen. So I feel like Avienda has the stamina. Avienda has the better training.
All right, here's where we stand right now. Here's where we stand right now. Jono and Gus are on Avienda's side. Alex is abstaining.
Oh, I said Min. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. N is abstaining and saying he thinks both would go over.
No, so he's picked Lanfear.
I mean, I just assumed Lanfear was actually dead. And
but if she's the last one left, she's still winning.
Tom. Is Tom the deciding vote?
Yeah, I am the deciding vote. You know who that is? It's Min. Min wins the Royal Rumble.
What a cunt. What a dog. Like, not even like rationale for it. It's just
I wasn't going to vote, but you guys ended up somehow.
Jono, he's the tiebreaker. It makes sense.
You guys somehow ended up tying, and there's 5 of you.
Listen, and it was me and Alex against Jono and Gus, and basically abstained. So Tom made a call. It's fine. He's the referee.
In all fairness, I probably would have voted Avienda just to further complicate matters.
Well, it's too late.
All right, Min takes 20 minutes and finally lifts Lanfear over the ropes and throws her out. Min is the winner of our Royal Rumble.
Whoa!
Wow.
Good day for her.
That's surprising.
To be fair, she saw all this coming.
I mean, yeah, she did. You know,
that's a good point. She had no powers during the Rumble, but she saw it all before.
Mm-hmm.
She knew exactly what to do.
She knew exactly where to Avienda.
That's where that preparation came in that we talked about at the top of the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We discussed preparation.
All right, and okay, great.
All right, all I had to do is do what I would naturally do and then knock Avienda out where I should logically not hurt her. Done.
All right, I'm going to say that's tWoTcast for this week.
So say it.
Yeah. You've been listening to Joe.
Joe, you're on mute.
He was muted and just laughing.
That was what you cut through a lot of stuff there.
We're skipping all that.
No, we're not. The best way to find us is on Twitter @tWoTcast. You can listen wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you to all of our guests.
Gus from
Thank you for having us on.
Gus from Wheel Takes. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having us.
Alex, The Hero's Journey.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for joining us, of course.
Thank you for having me.
And good, always a pleasure. And join us next episode where we bring you more amazing content just like this. And now Tom can say goodbye.
All right, you've been listening to Joe.
Keep the change, you filthy animals.
Say goodnight, Jono.
Good night, Jono.
Alex.
We did this already, Tom.